Moving on to our second fight of the afternoon. Firstly, coming out of the red corner, we've got Aiden, Browning, Sampson fighting out of Black Country Combat, as we just see him emerge from this fantastic battle arena walkway here. Looking very calm as he walks towards the cage, very focused.
I think it's just been a long time coming for a lot of these fighters, John, you know, struggling to get fights.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of these guys have been chomping at the bit to get in here and put their skills to the test.
We've seen Browning Sampson stepping into the cage. The roar just behind us, John, from fans, friends and family. That one was a mighty roar for Ben Cauwell, John.
Yeah, Ben Cauwell coming out now to some raucous support. Ben fighting out of Immortal MMA, got an amateur record, currently of 0-1. That one loss coming by a referee stoppage due to a cut. Always an unfortunate way to go out.
I was just about to say it's always the most unfortunate way, so I'm sure he's eager to get back in the cage and looking to get that one back.
Nice show of respect there by Aiden Browning Sampson, just giving his opponent a little round of applause as he makes his way to the cage.
I think a lot of these fights, like I said, John, they're just going to be thankful that they're able to, you know, get back in a cage after all this time out, especially with the amateur ranks. I know that professionals are allowed to start training and fighting a little bit earlier than the amateurs, so for these amateur fighters, it's a long time coming, it's an exciting time, and I think they're just thankful that they've got an opponent that can beat them inside the cage and give them a good fight.
Yeah, they, like you say, it's just great to be back in this position.
I think it's going to be a theme all night, John, talking about how much these fighters have wanted to fight during the time that they've been off. It's really relevant. It's a really relevant thing to talk about because this is the passion of these guys. This is the future career. You know, they need to be in that fight.
Yeah, definitely. And what is going to be interesting is seeing how each and every individual fighter reacts to that time away. Some people will be raring to go. Some people may be a little bit nervous because they haven't competed for so long, so it's going to be really interesting to see how it unfolds, but we'll just hear the introductions before we get underway. 2 huge rounds of applause there for our fighters.
Yeah, both fighters have got a lot of fans and friends and family inside the arena for sure.
Both guys wearing the identical trunks, so Aiden Brownie Sampson in the red corner with the red gloves. Got Ben Cauwell here in the blue corner with the green gloves. Just about to get underway here. This 84 kilogram matchup.
The touch of gloves, and here we go again. We've got Brownie Sampson out of a southpaw stance here.
Oh, nice little combination there to close the distance, but he gets caught with a counter right hand by Ben Corwell.
And now we're just seeing a bit of grappling against the cage, closing the distance. Brownie Sampson in control. Ben Corwell exits, he's back out. That's a good body kick. It looked like it hurt Brownie Sampson.
Yeah, he saw a grimace there from Brownie Sampson, but he's landing some nice outside leg kicks with that lead right leg, readying up the lead leg of Ben Cauwell immediately.
And that's another good body kick. You can see Cauwell, he's got a forward pressure aggression. He is the one being able to back his opponent up in this fight.
Big looping right hand attempt there. Blocked on the gloves.
That was a good good lead right hand from Brownie Sampson there.
I like here that both fighters are investing in the body kicks early on.
Yep.
Big right hand there from Ben Cauwell lands, and he comes steamrolling in. And wise decision there from Brownie Sampson to clinch up.
Yeah, he was quick to clinch up there. You could tell that he got stunned a little bit, especially from that straight right from Corwell. That right hand got through the guard of Brownie Sampson and really connected.
Brownie Sampson looks like he just wants to spend a little bit of time in this clinch. He needs to watch that neck here because Ben Cauwell's reaching around for that guillotine.
Yeah, he's fighting the hands, Brownie Sampson, and he's out of that guillotine now. They separate, they're back into the centre of the cage.
Gives a little nod, as if to say, yeah, you've done a bit of damage here.
I think what Brownie Sampson needs to do is just get on his toes a little bit. He needs to not let himself get backed up because that's allowing the body kicks, the straight right hand coming from Corwell. And ultimately he's putting himself in a bit of danger by being constantly backed up and putting his back against the cage.
I like what we're seeing here from Ben Cauwell, just these constant feints, his constant pouring with his lead jab hand.
It's a very calculated fight, this one. You can see that both fighters have got a good level of fight IQ. They're both trying to make the reads and trying to establish the game plans. And a good flurry from Brownie Sampson, who gets fired up there. A good 1-2 down the middle.
Yeah, he looks like he's got the slight reach advantage. So wants to try and use that jab, use those straight kicks.
I think Corwell needs to invest more into the body. It seems that every time he kicks into that midsection of Brownie Sampson, he's getting a grimace on his face like it's hurting.
Yeah, you can tell he's looking at him as if to say, will you stop doing that to me?
Oh,
big left hand lands there.
A good 3-punch flurry and then a good counter right hand again from Brownie Sampson. I'll tell you what, John, I would not want to be a judge in this first round.
No, that was a really close first round. Some really good stuff from both guys. We saw the body kicks, as you said, Ben Cauwell landing, which every time they landed seemed to cause Brownie Sampson some discomfort. But then he came back with some nice straight shots down the pipe.
And then you've got to think about the clinch control as well. Not too much of it, but there was just enough in there to maybe make that a bit of a key factor in the fight. So there's a lot to consider when you're a judge and you're looking at that first round. Personally, I'm glad we're sat on this side of the table.
You and me both. I wouldn't like to call that. And I'm glad that that we're not asked to do so. We just get to sit here and enjoy what's unfolding in front of us.
Absolutely.
Just trying to listen into this this Ben Cauwell corner here. Looks like they're telling him to try and be a bit looser on those feet and look for that uppercut. I think they've noticed that uppercut's available.
As I've already said, I think he should invest more into that body kick, because what it's doing is it's not only being active for himself, it's volume. He's causing a grimace on Brownie Sampson's face, and it's also pushing him backwards as well. So it's actually working a lot of the factors that you need in this fight for a striker in order to be successful. Interesting to see how they come out in the second round after that
first round. Both guys on the receiving end of some heavy shots. And a nice outside low kick there. That looked to buckle in the knee there of Ben Corwell.
It did, and we're seeing a difference in the pressure and aggression here, John, in this second round, because it's now Browning Sampson that's looking to control the centre of the cage and push Cauwell back.
Yeah, I'd like to see him as the southpaw try to use that body kick to the liver a bit more of Ben Cauwell. He's used a couple of straight kicks and that step inside kick, but oh, nice 1-2 there.
That lead hand from Browning Sampson is a real problem for Corwell. He's got to do something to combat that, because not only is it landing, but it's coming out fast and then setting up the straight left hand as well. Yeah,
he looks like he's come out a lot more fired up for this second round, Browning Sampson. He looks like he's in the zone now.
Another good body kick this time from Browning Sampson, followed with another straight punch.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much offense from Ben Cauwell in this second round so far.
I get a sense that he might be making some reads.
Oh, big right hand land there, and a little nod from Aiden Browning Sampson.
Just as I say that, that right hand comes over straight flush on the chin of Browning Sampson. But then now we're in this clinch position again, where it looks like Browning Sampson's a little bit stronger.
Yeah, he utilised those double underhooks just to turn the position. And gets back into striking range. Nice jab lands. Oh, big flurry up against the fence here.
And I think we can see a little cut on the left eye of Corwell as well. Only small right now, but Browning Sampson's really putting it on him. Good combinations. I love the forward pressure, the stepping forward. And it's not just one punch, John. It's two, it's three, it's four, and then a counter punch as well.
Yeah, just have to watch that cut. So as we said in the walkouts, fight stopped for a cut.
Yeah, it's just in
on the last occasion. Nothing too bad at the moment, but just keep an eye on that as we progress through the second half of this second round.
And the first takedown.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
near takedown. The first takedown attempt that we've seen of this fight. But he's working hard for it. Completes the double leg. But Browning Sampson straight back up to his feet, and he's back down again.
Yeah, when you've got those hands locked behind the backside, it's pretty much a guarantee that you're getting some airtime and your back is going to be hitting the mat.
Yeah, but Browning Sampson's doing a really good job defensively. He's back to his feet now for the third time, pushing down on the head, lifting Corwell up, and now we've got separation.
Few deep breaths though from Browning Sampson as they exit that grappling exchange. Oh, big right hand there. Lands and backs Ben Cauwell up against the fence. You had the 10-second warning then for the remainder of this round.
That's a great left uppercut as well. A good, strong finish to the round for Browning Sampson now. This was a bit of a different round than the first round, John. Obviously, with Browning Sampson, he really stepped up in that round. And like I keep saying, this lead hand of Browning Sampson is a real problem. And I think Corwell in his corner have got some work to do, because the fight's not over. We don't know what happened in that first round, but what we do know is that the adjustments have been made from Browning Sampson, and that lead hand is causing a lot of problems. Not only for the initial attack, but it keeps setting up that straight left hand as well.
Yeah, definitely. That was a much better round for Aiden Browning Sampson on the feet. Mixing it up a lot better. And like you say, it was that forward pressure that enabled him to land his heavy shots, because in the first round he was on the back foot and kind of allowing Ben Cauwell to dictate the pace of the fight. But when he cranked it up into that next gear in the second round there, we kind of saw a changing of the tide on the feet, and Browning Sampson getting the better of the exchanges. But
you're looking at Browning Sampson now, the hands are on the knees then. He's definitely looking like Corwell's looking like the more fresher fighter out of the two, shall we say.
Yeah, both guys breathing quite heavy though. Little nod. Start this third round, touch of the gloves, great show of respect, and let's punch each other in the face again.
Again, that lead right hand from Browning Sampson causing problems. It's a good weapon for him, that, John.
Yeah, he's setting everything up really with that jab, and even just pouring it out. He's enabling that low kick as we just saw. He's enabling the body kick from it.
And Browning Sampson's looking forward that flurry again, and this time Corwell fires back, and that's something that he needs to do, John. Corwell just can't accept.
Oh, he's landed a big shot there, and that was a desperation takedown. Aiden Browning Sampson is looking to get on top and land some ground and pound here.
Yeah, but he's got a submission there if he wants to take the arm as well, but he's looking to opt with the ground and pound. The head of Corwell underneath the legs of Browning Sampson, though. And that's it.
The referee stopped this fight. he's seen enough. I'm not too sure about that because I mean his head was buried in between the legs of Browning Sampson.
It was, but then what
But
happened
he did
was...
take some heavy shots beforehand.
And Browning Sampson ended up finding a little bit of a gap where he could twist and then start landing some more shots. And I think that's what the referee was looking for, because I feel that, I mean, first and foremost, the referee's job is fighter safety. I feel that the referee thought that Cauwell was hurt enough that it allowed the fight to continue a little bit, but the second that more ground and pound started, I think that was a cue for the referee to stop the fight.
Yeah, definitely, and the emphasis, like you said, especially with us looking at amateur fights here, is fighter safety.
100%.
Fighters don't need to, at any point in their career, but especially in the amateur ranks, take any unnecessary damage. So, referee, like you said, had seen enough. I mean, Ben Corwell still down now on the canvas, looking exhausted. A mixture of exhaustion and disappointment, I think, but...
I agree. But the fighters will live to fight another day, and it was a good fight, John. Calculated fight, like I said, the fight IQ of both men definitely on show there, and especially in the amateur ranks, looking at fight IQ is definitely something that's going to help them progress in the career. But what we'll do now is we'll just pass you over to our MC to deliver the results of the fight in Chris Fenton. And Aiden, Browning Sampson will now go over to talk